Oops, I'm so drenched in the rain, but it was worth it. At least, I'll get to put a smile on Sonia's face. I'll head home right away. My darling wife, I'm glad I met you at home. How did your day go?
How did you expect it to go? Of course it's my birthday today and my dear husband didn't even think to at least wish me a happy birthday, let alone taking me out for a fab celebration. So don't ask me how my day went just in a bit to spite me. How could you even forget today is my day?
Spite you? How? Why? Why would I have to say a thing just to spite you? I never forgot your birthday, honey. I whispered the birthday greetings to your ears before I went out this morning, and that was because you were asleep and I didn't want to bother your sleep. By the way, I got you a priceless gift.
Oh my, Dot, you got me a gift, not just a gift but a priceless one at that. I'm super excited. Can't wait to see it. Show me already, my dear husband.
Put a hand to your stomach, dear.
A hand to my stomach. For what? Is that where the gift is? Stop speaking in parables and reveal this gift already. No suspense.
Is that why you have to go stand over there?
You know I don't like suspense. Spill it already, would you?
Okay, dear, I'll spare you. I asked you to touch your stomach because I went before the Lord to make supplications on your behalf for healing. Whatever it is that has not made us hear the cry of a baby in this home since we got married 3 years ago is forever dealt with, and I am assured that we would welcome our babies soon.
Are you serious right now? Is that the birthday gift you spoke of? How daft can you get? Is that what other women get as birthday gift from their husbands? You render me speechless truly. To think I was even anticipating a kind of change from you these past years. You are unbelievable. I would like to be excused if you have nothing important to say.
How can I ever make my wife happy? I try my best, but it seems my best will never be enough for her. I prayed my heart out to God, and I'm assured that by this time the coming year, she would be a mother as well. I wanted to give her the good news, just to make her happy on her big day, but what do I get in return?
Thanks for the birthday treat, dear friend. I appreciate it. At least I got someone to take me out if my good-for-nothing husband wouldn't.
No, please, Sonia, don't ever say that again. Why would you call your husband good for nothing? That is disrespectful.
Oh please, Mirabel, spare me that.
That your husband cannot give you all you want at the moment does not mean he is good for nothing. He will give you all that and more when he has. I know him for that.
That's easy for you to say. Do I have a maid, even if it's just one to help me out with chores? No. Do I have an air conditioner in my kitchen? No. Do I have a washing machine to ease me of the laundry? No. Do I get any allowance monthly? No. Do I have a car to myself? No. Do I have lush hairs and luxury dresses, or live in a fancy apartment? No. Mirabel, you are the one that has all of these and more, so it's easy for you to ask me not to call my husband good for nothing. Does your own husband not provide you with all of these? Just look at your skin. Do you see the way you glow? Even with your appearance and all, I'm not worthy to sit beside you. I wonder how we still relate as friends. The gap is now too wide.
Can you learn to be content with what you have? You may not have all that now, but at least you've got a man who stands by you always, who works his ass off each day so you could have a better life. Why not join hands together so that things would fall in place sooner and you can have and enjoy the kind of life you want? Please don't frustrate that husband of yours. Good men are hard to find.
What kind of husband asks his wife to put her hand on her stomach saying it is his birthday gift to her? Who does that? I mean, Simon.
And what is his reason for asking you to put your hands on your stomach?
Babies, so I could carry my own baby. He said he went to make some supplications to the Lord to remove whatever it is that has not made us hear the cry of a baby since the past 3 years we've been married. What sort of a gift is that? What happened to a designer perfume? He knows I like those a lot and I've not been able to afford it. A fancy wristwatch and bracelets, or even a beige-colored stiletto. All these wouldn't have cost much and it would have brightened my day.
Oh my, Sonia, how ungrateful can you be? Do you know that's very thoughtful of him? Don't you want to have a child of your own someday?
There you go again. Is it that kind of man that can barely feed me that I would have a child for? It's best the child tarry in coming because I just can't deal. I know you are a big girl in town. I don't mind you connecting me with some of your male clients. I might just get lucky, you know.
I would pretend I never heard the last part of your conversation because to me it seems you are married and still searching. Well, I would just advise that you tread carefully. A lot of ladies are out there that would kill to have your kind of man as spouse. Like I earlier said, good men are hard to find.
Okay, I hear you. Please let's have some more champagne.
Babe, I had so much fun last night. I never knew it was possible for one person to enjoy so much. I would be thinking it was unfair to other people.
Tell me about it, girl. Your husband surprised you.
What husband are you talking of? Can he afford a pin? I'm talking about my latest catch. This guy is stinking rich and knows how to treat a lady right. I think I might just end up settling down with him out of the numerous boyfriends I have.
But really, how do you do these things, Hilda? You are married and still have numerous boyfriends. Even the single ladies are not as lucky as you.
Did you take a look at yourself in the mirror before stepping out?
Why do you ask? Do I have something on my face?
When will you ever be smart? Don't you know how beautiful you look? I'm not even as half as pretty as you are, but I'm using my beauty well. Not to talk of you with your pretty face and terrific curves which you are allowing to waste away on a good-for-nothing man.
It's not so, Hilda. It's just that I have not seen a man. I'm actually on the lookout.
Oh, please come off it. Do I look like a child that was given birth to yesterday? You are on the lookout, are you kidding? Have you ever asked me to hook you up with a man and I turned you down? Whenever you are ready, let me know. I've got desperate men of timber and caliber, men who would spoil you with money, men who would take you round the world for fun and vacation. Please girl, it's time to step up your game and stop living this boring life of yours.
I'm so ready, girlfriend. Thanks for the courage. Mirabel keeps draining my spirit each time I intend to step up my game. Thank God I have a friend like you.
Mirabel of all people, do you think she would support you? Her husband is spoiling her to bits, so she would never want you to be in her class. She would always want us to come running to her for one help or the other. She would be glad we remained in the trenches. Up your game, girl, you owe no one an explanation.
Your friend Hilda was actually right about you. You are such a beauty to behold. I think I have a change of mind. You would have to go over to my place when we are through here. Don't think I can release you just yet. You will pass the night at my place. Just put a call through to your husband and say something.
Really? You know I'm a married woman.
Of course I do. I'm married myself. Hilda always give a true information. She never lies. Reason we've been having deals for a long time now. So please put a call through to your husband because tonight, I'm going to have you all to myself.
Put a call through to who? He is not a problem at all. I can do as I please with my life. Let's get going already.
Sonia, calm down, okay? You were crying when you called me and I met you still crying. Hope all is well.
Mirabel, all is not well at all.
Would you like to talk about it?
Yes, I would.
Alright then. Let's go to a place where we can discuss. Alright Sonia, I'm all ears.
My whole world is falling apart, Mirabel. It's been a whole 1 month since I last saw my husband. I don't know his whereabouts. His line is not going through and I just realized his clothes are no longer in the closet.
You mean this conversation and this tears is about your husband? Are you serious right now? Is it not this same husband that you do not value? This same husband that you loathe so much? How come his absence is making you shed tears? You should be rejoicing. I even thought you wanted to tell me one of your numerous boyfriends has done something evil to you.
You can spite me all you want. But truth is I miss my husband and I want him back.
Hell no, you cannot want him back. Is it not the same husband you disrespect, even to his face with your boyfriends? You even go to the extent of bringing male friends to your house without his consent and rub it in his face. Even at that, he still kept on pleading with you to save the marriage and give him some time to fix things to afford you the kind of life you want. So now that he is gone, I am surprised you want him back. You should be jubilating, you know.
I agree I was wrong. But I just wanted to know what it was like to have money and enjoy. I mean, I just wanted to live some more. Now, I have the money and I also have a lot of sexually transmitted diseases that I'm battling with, and I'm not even sure if I would ever be able to conceive again. I've been with so much men in the past 1 month and yet, none has ever treated nor valued me the way my husband did. Now I understand what it means when they say, you don't know the value of a thing until you lose it. That man treated me like a woman for real.
So you want him to come back to a diseased woman, with whom he would never be able to have a child with? Isn't that wicked on your part? He does not deserve that from you. By the way, where is Hilda in all of these?
Why are you being sarcastic? I already admitted my faults. Hilda has eloped to another country with her new catch. She abandoned her kids with her husband. In her words, I have met a big fish that I cannot let go of. I can't even compromise him for my children. So off she went.
I see. I feel so ashamed for both of you right now. As for Hilda, Nemesis would surely catch up with her as well. How could you, a married woman, be married and still searching? You have a good man for a husband and you were not satisfied. The grass is truly not greener on the other side, it depends on how you water yours. You compare your marriage and your husband to mine. Do you know I'm the one footing the bills in the house? You think I have a perfect marriage and that my husband is lavishing his money on me. Well, my dear, news flash, I take care of myself 100%. My husband contributes practically nothing financially. He has no job and has refused to work even when I secure him with job offers. He steals from me and spends it on his cheap whores.
No, that can't be true. You people are the example of a perfect couple. We see how he treats you at events like a gentleman to the core. If it's true, why are you still putting up with him?
That's because he's a changed man now. That was who my husband was as at the time you and Hilda were wishing for my kind of husband. Remember, I kept telling you your husband is a good man. I held on because he wasn't that way when we got married. We went for counseling and therapy a couple of times, and with time, I started seeing positive changes in my husband. Something triggered that behavior in him which was addressed. Though it was difficult for me to forgive him for infidelity, but I eventually found a place in my heart to. With patience and determination, I was able to win my husband over.
Now I believe that the grass is not always greener on the other side. What do I do now?
In your own case, Sonia, I'm afraid you've lost your husband.
Pardon?
I'm sorry he left town. I helped him secure a job with a company, a juicy one at that. He has relocated and vowed to never have anything to do with you again. Your husband broke down in tears like a baby. I couldn't hold back the tears myself. I even caught my husband sniffing so hard, trying not to cry, but his eyeballs were so red. It didn't take long before the tears streaked down his cheeks. You broke your man's heart, Sonia, and I do not feel sorry for you. You brought this upon yourself. You can try your luck with him though, you might just get lucky. I would like to take my leave now.
Oh my, what have I done? What have I brought upon myself? I have lost a good man as a result of my lack of contentment. Now I'm all messed up, with all manner of diseases and no possible means of becoming a mother someday. Truly, my husband is a good man, but I doubt if he would ever have me back. Should I give it a try or just accept my fate? Shame will not allow me go back to him. Oh my, Hilda, I curse you wherever you are. You encourage me into all these. I will just go back to being alone and live my life one day at a time, hoping that life would be fair to me.